Have you ever eaten a big meal? Felt great for a few minutes? And then suddenly your energy crashes? You can't focus, you get sleepy, and you start craving something sweet, even though you just ate. It feels random, right? Like your body betrayed you. But it's not random at all. It's chemistry. Every single crash, every sugar craving, every wave of tiredness has a cause. And once you understand it, you can stop it for good. Because here's the truth. It's not that you're lazy or addicted to sugar or bad at managing energy. It's that most of us are stuck on something called the blood sugar roller coaster. A hidden cycle that drives your fatigue, mood swings, and endless cravings. In this video, we're breaking that cycle once and for all. You'll learn what's really happening in your body after you eat, why it leaves you exhausted, and how a few simple changes can completely reset your energy. So if you're tired of being tired, let's get into it. Have you ever noticed that weird wave of tiredness that hits you after lunch? You eat, maybe feel good for half an hour, and then suddenly you could nap at your desk. Your motivation tanks, your focus drifts, and you start wondering what's wrong with you. You tell yourself maybe you didn't sleep enough, or maybe you just need another coffee. But the truth is, that post-meal crash isn't random. It's your body's chemistry at work, and understanding it can completely change the way you eat, move, and manage your energy. What you're feeling is part of something called the blood sugar roller coaster. And it's one of the biggest reasons people feel tired, foggy, and unmotivated throughout the day. Let's break it down. Every time you eat, your body turns carbohydrates into glucose, a simple sugar that powers every cell in your body. Glucose is your body's preferred source of energy, like fuel for your brain and muscles. When glucose enters your bloodstream, your blood sugar level rises. In response, your pancreas releases insulin, a hormone whose job is to move glucose from your blood into your cells, where it can be used or stored for later. This process is totally natural. It's how your body keeps energy levels stable. The problem starts when what you eat causes your glucose to rise too fast. That's what happens when you eat refined carbs or sugary foods, white bread, soda, pastries, pasta, sweetened drinks, candy. These foods digest quickly, releasing a flood of glucose into your bloodstream almost instantly. Your body sees that flood and panics a little. It releases a large amount of insulin to pull glucose out of your blood and bring levels back down. But insulin sometimes overcorrects. Your blood sugar drops quickly, and that's when you feel tired, shaky, or foggy. The crash. Your brain depends almost entirely on glucose, so when levels fall too fast, your brain signals that it needs more fuel. You crave sugar, caffeine, or simple carbs to bring levels back up. You give in, get another spike, then another crash, and the cycle repeats. That's the blood sugar roller coaster. Constant ups and downs that leave you feeling like your energy's on a yo-yo. Now here's the tricky part. Most of us live on that roller coaster without realizing it. Think about a typical day. You wake up tired, maybe grab a coffee and something quick. Toast, cereal, or a muffin. That gives you an instant energy lift because it spikes your blood sugar. But by mid-morning, you're crashing again. You feel hungry, distracted, maybe irritable. You grab another coffee or a snack bar to keep going. Then lunchtime hits. Maybe a sandwich, a soda, some chips, another spike, another crash. By 3 p.m., you're running on fumes. You reach for something sweet again just to make it through the afternoon. By dinner, you're exhausted, over-hungry, and often end up eating more than you planned. The roller coaster continues. This constant up and down cycle doesn't just make you tired. It also affects your mood, your focus, your sleep, and even your long-term health. When your blood sugar fluctuates wildly, your body has to work overtime to correct it. Insulin levels stay high, and over time, your cells can become less sensitive to insulin. That's insulin resistance, an early warning sign of metabolic dysfunction, and eventually, type 2 diabetes. But even before things reach that stage, your day-to-day energy and mood take the hit. You might feel anxious, moody, or unfocused, and not even connect it to what you ate. So how do we fix it? The goal isn't to cut out all carbs or go on some extreme diet. Your body needs glucose. What you want is balance, a smooth, steady release of energy that doesn't send your system into panic mode. The good news is, you can achieve that with a few simple changes that don't involve restriction, just smarter combinations and timing. Let's start with the first rule. Pair your carbs with protein, fiber, or fat. These three nutrients slow down how fast glucose enters your bloodstream. Think of them as brakes for your blood sugar. For example, instead of eating a banana alone, pair it with a spoon of peanut butter or some nuts. Instead of white toast with jam, go for whole grain toast with avocado and eggs. Instead of a sugary cereal, try oats topped with Greek yogurt and berries. You're not removing the carbs, you're just balancing them. The goal is to slow digestion so that glucose enters your system gradually instead of flooding it. Second, watch your food order. Believe it or not, the order in which you eat your food matters. If you start a meal with carbs, you'll likely experience a bigger glucose spike. But if you start with vegetables or protein, you'll soften that spike significantly. That's because fiber and protein create a gentle barrier in your stomach that slows the absorption of carbs. So next time you eat, try this order. Vegetables first, protein second, carbs last. It's a small tweak that can have a surprisingly big effect on your energy levels. Third, move after you eat. It doesn't have to be a workout. Just 10 minutes of walking after a meal can make a noticeable difference. When you move your muscles, they use glucose directly from your bloodstream, which helps prevent that post-meal crash. Think of it as using your food for fuel right away instead of letting it sit. Even tidying up the kitchen, walking around your office, or taking a phone call outside can help. Fourth, don't skip meals. When you go too long without eating, your blood sugar drops too low, and your body releases stress hormones like cortisol to raise it again. That's why skipping breakfast or delaying lunch can leave you cranky, shaky, and unfocused. Regular balanced meals help your body maintain stability. Aim to eat every 3 to 4 hours. Not constant snacking, but steady nourishment. Now let's talk about what your meals should actually look like. Picture your plate as a balance wheel. Half your plate should be non-starchy vegetables, greens, broccoli, peppers, zucchini, carrots. A quarter should be lean protein, chicken, fish, eggs, tofu, beans. The last quarter should be complex carbs, whole grains, sweet potatoes, lentils, or quinoa. Add a little healthy fat like olive oil, avocado, or nuts. This combo keeps you full and your energy stable. It's not about perfection. It's about creating balance at each meal. Breakfast sets the tone for your day, so it's a great place to start. Most people make breakfast their biggest sugar hit without realizing it. Cereal, pastries, flavored yogurt, juice, even coffee loaded with cream and syrup. Try flipping that. A protein-rich breakfast, like eggs with veggies, or a smoothie with protein powder, chia seeds, and berries, will give you steady energy for hours. If you love oatmeal, add nuts and a scoop of protein or Greek yogurt on top. Avoid drinking coffee on an empty stomach because caffeine can spike your cortisol and blood sugar before you've even eaten. Have your coffee after breakfast. Your body will thank you. Lunch is your midday anchor. Choose something balanced that doesn't make you crash in the afternoon. Think grilled chicken with veggies and quinoa, or a chickpea salad with olive oil and lemon. Include some fiber and fat to slow digestion. If you can, take a quick walk afterward. Even a 5-minute stroll outside can make a difference. The goal is to finish lunch feeling satisfied, not sleepy. The afternoon slump is where most people fall off track. You've probably experienced that 3 p.m. energy dip that sends you running for coffee or sugar. Instead of fighting it with caffeine, plan ahead. Have a balanced snack ready. Something that combines protein and fat. A handful of almonds, hummus with veggies, or a boiled egg are great options. You don't need a big snack, just something that steadies you until dinner. Dinner should be your wind-down meal, nourishing, but not heavy. Focus on protein and fiber again, but keep portions moderate, especially on carbs if you're not very active in the evening. Roasted chicken, baked salmon, or a bean stir-fry with lots of vegetables works great. And if you can, walk after dinner too. It helps your body process the meal more efficiently and improves sleep quality. Speaking of sleep, it plays a massive role in blood sugar balance. Just one night of poor sleep can make you more insulin resistant the next day, which means you'll crave more sugar and carbs. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Keep your room dark, cool, and quiet. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, and avoid screens for at least 30 minutes before bed. The blue light can disrupt your body's melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. A consistent sleep schedule supports balanced hormones, better energy, and a calmer appetite. Stress is another major player. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, which raises your blood sugar to give you energy to fight or flee. But in modern life, stress usually comes from emails and deadlines, not actual danger. That constant cortisol release can keep your blood sugar elevated, making you tired and irritable. You can't remove all stress, but you can manage how your body responds. Try deep breathing exercises, short walks, journaling, or even just taking a few moments of quiet. Mindfulness isn't just for your mind. It's a tool for your metabolism. Let's not forget hydration. Dehydration can make your blood thicker and harder to regulate. It can also trigger false hunger cues, making you think you need food when you just need water. Aim for consistent hydration throughout the day, not chugging all at once, but sipping steadily. If plain water feels boring, add lemon, mint, or cucumber. Now let's zoom out and talk about building a routine around this knowledge. Imagine structuring your day like this. You wake up, drink some water, maybe stretch a little. Have a balanced breakfast with protein and fiber. Wait until after breakfast for your coffee. Around midday, eat a lunch that includes veggies, protein, and complex carbs, and walk afterward. In the afternoon, have a small balanced snack if you need it. Dinner is lighter, full of fiber and color. After dinner, take another short walk, unwind, and aim for good sleep. You don't have to do it perfectly. Even just 1 or 2 of these changes will make a noticeable difference within days. Now, let's get real. You're not going to balance every meal perfectly, and that's okay. Life happens. What matters is awareness. Once you understand how your body responds to food, you start making smarter choices naturally. You'll notice how certain meals make you feel amazing, while others leave you drained. That awareness is powerful. It turns every meal into a chance to support your energy instead of fighting against it. Here's something else most people don't realize. Steady energy isn't supposed to feel like a high. It's not a jolt of motivation or a sugar rush. It's calm, clear, and consistent. It's waking up feeling rested, staying focused through the afternoon, and still having energy in the evening without needing caffeine or sugar to survive. It's your body working efficiently, using what you give it wisely. That's what happens when you step off the blood sugar roller coaster. And it's not just about physical energy. Stable blood sugar supports better mental health too. Research shows that blood sugar swings can worsen anxiety and mood instability. When your glucose levels are balanced, your brain chemistry stabilizes. You think more clearly, react more calmly, and feel more grounded. You're not constantly chasing energy, you're living with it. Over time, these small changes compound. Your cravings start to fade because your body isn't desperate for quick fuel anymore. Your sleep improves. Your mood evens out. You start to feel a quiet confidence in your energy, a sense that your body is on your side again. And that's the real reward. You realize that you don't have to live in survival mode always trying to fix crashes with more caffeine or sugar. You can build steady, sustainable energy that carries you through the day with ease. So the next time you feel that wave of tiredness after eating, remember this: it's not a sign of weakness, and it's not just how your body is. It's feedback. Your body is talking to you, telling you that something's off balance. Listen to it. Adjust. Try pairing your carbs with protein. Move a little after meals. Drink water. Sleep. Manage stress. You'll be amazed at how quickly your body responds. The blood sugar roller coaster doesn't have to control your life. You can get off the ride anytime you choose. The path to stable energy isn't complicated. It's about reconnecting with how your body works and giving it what it actually needs. Steady energy is built meal by meal, habit by habit, day by day. And once you experience it, you'll never want to go back to those highs and lows again. Because the goal isn't to feel amped all the time. It's to feel consistently good. To wake up ready for the day, stay focused through your work, and still have energy left for the people and things you love. That's what balance gives you. That's what happens when you step off the blood sugar roller coaster and start living in steady flow. And the best part? You already have everything you need to do it. One mindful meal, one short walk, one better night of sleep at a time. That's how you reclaim your energy, your focus, and your life.